So it's like 9 o'clock at night the day before I'm leaving for the power tour trip. And there are two things that I'd like to do before I go on this trip. One of them being pretty important, I think, is an electric fan on front of the radiator, because my other fan just doesn't seem to be cutting it. I was sitting in line yesterday in drive-through, and my temperature gauge went up over 200 degrees. I don't like that. I like seeing 190. That old 400 in there, they don't like getting hot. So I'm going to add the additional fan, which is going to make me feel better, on a little toggle switch, so I can turn it on and off like if I'm sitting in traffic or whatever. And two, the exhaust, the driver's side muffler. Yeah, the driver's side muffler has got a tear in it from driving down the road from those, I believe, those tires being out of balance so bad. Can't believe they couldn't balance my tires. So I've got to weld the muffler up and brace it so it doesn't happen again on this trip. So let me grab my truck, which is out there. You can't see it. And I'm going to pull it up here to the doorway and install the fan. Fan is, it's going to be tough. So let me read the directions and see if they want me to if it's a pulling fan or a pushing fan, or it doesn't matter. So the directions say that this can be a push or pull design, so it really doesn't matter which way you go with it. So I'm just going to decide what would work best. Alright guys, it's way past 10 o'clock. I've got the hardest part done with that fan. All I've got to do is the wiring and weld up that exhaust. I'm going to wait for in the morning, so I'm going to go to bed now, and I'm going to get up nice and early and get started when it's a little bit light outside. And plus John will be here to give me a hand, so I'll see y'all guys in a second. So we are running behind this morning. I've got the welder because I think welding up the exhaust is like the most important thing. I'm rolling it out of the shop right now as we speak, and seeing how long this cord is. Not long enough. I got to roll the welder up even closer. Can do. Because I guess it's sagging a little bit. Alright. it up. I worked on the wiring. I didn't feel like drilling a hole in my dash, so I picked one that was already there. Fan works. So that's all I care about. So we're ready to hit the road. Oh, it's fine. I don't think we can really hear it. Alright guys, here's a beautiful sight. I don't know if y'all can see that in the distance, but that's Pilot Mountain. I do believe in the Andy Griffith shows, they mentioned Pilot Mountain several times. Really? Yeah. So we are on the road, cruising at, I don't know, 75 miles per hour. Truck's doing good. And it's not too hot in here. It feels pretty good. 7 hours to go. 7 hours to go. So we are really a few minutes away from Ohio, and it decided to start raining. And I got to tell you, my wipers do not function like they should. So next stop, which is going to be in 200 more miles, is going to be, I guess, the hotel. And maybe we'll sit back and relax, have some dinner or something. Alright guys, I'm at the Norwalk. I'm here. So I'm gonna just oh, nice pictures. So anyhow, like I said, I'm here. John's at the hotel. He'll be showing up shortly. He's on his CT70. Thank you, sir. So anyhow, so now I got to go for registration. I got to find the little white pop-up tent for the registration. I have no idea where it's at. They said it's like a white 20 by 20 tent. Look at all these cars. It's like so many cars. And I don't know how John's gonna find me in this sea of cars. It's crazy. So anyways, find that tent, get registered.
I had to, you know why? Well, now I have to cut these. I had to reload these. Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. That is beautiful.
Yeah, man, how you doing?
How's it going?
Y'all having a good time?
How's he lifting?
Good.
I don't know. Yeah, that's not blue enough there.
freaking longest line ever.
Tire questions? Jump onto continentaltire.com. You can enter in your exact vehicle that you're buying tires for, and we will give you suggestions on what type of tires you might want. Finding the right tire for your vehicle is very important.
Got a long way.
We are certain that we have tire.
I'll race anything here if you give me at least 2 turns.
I would figure it plow with all that.
It's actually better balanced than stock. It's about 45% of the front.
Guys, it's a Porsche. Damn it.
What's that?
I said Porsche. You said Porsche earlier. Guys, it's a Lotus Europa. I never thought I'd see another one like mine, but here is one at the Hot Rod Power Tour. Not exactly stock engine, a little bit warmed over, I think. Got an LS6 in it, and a Porsche Boxster transaxle. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, this is interesting. A Hornet. Oh, that is really cool. And a Miata with a 302 in it. Oh, long time no see. Yeah, you made it.
We made it. I think we're going the right way. We told us to follow, like we're going to the staging lanes, and then we cut over.
Yeah, I'm not sure which way that is. I've only been here for like 30 minutes. Good to see y'all. Yeah, I'm doing most of the tour this time. See y'all. Alright, if y'all don't know who that is, it's Flying Sparks Garage. If y'all don't know Emily and Aaron, then y'all need to check them out because they do some pretty awesome stuff. So I'm surprised I saw them drive up. I mean, a red GTO with a blonde driving it. I mean, who else is it going to be? So anyhow, awesome. So John messaged me. I've got to meet him at the gate to let him in. He's on the bike, and of course on Power Tour they say no motorcycles. So I'm thinking they'll probably let us in if he like maybe pushes the bike, and then we'll just load it up in the back of the truck. That's my hope. Because they let me in with the bike in the back of my truck. So we get to walk through all these cool cars again. It's a beautiful sight. So many cool things. Like, I've seen 2 68 Chevys so far, just like my Biscayne, but they're like Impalas. And of course they're really clean. Really clean. I'm so jealous. A truck like mine, I ought to hop into that and just take it and pretend it's mine. What? It's a Capri with 8 fuel injection, like the mechanical fuel injection. It's pretty awesome. I love this. Fleetmaster. A lot of good stuff. So if y'all have never been to Power Tour, I really suggest coming out here because this is freaking awesome. You get to meet a whole lot of new people, making friends, running into old friends. There's a Nova like mine. That one's a little bit newer, I think. I think that's a 78, 77. And mine's a 75. Yeah. Oh, this is pretty cool. A Marlin. That is awesome. So I caught John.
My electronics died.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well that sucks.
Still runs though.
Well, that's good. All right, what do you say?
He said I'm good.
You're good?
Oh yeah.
All right, well I'm parked all the way that way.
I'll just follow you.
I mean, I wish you had some pegs on that thing.
Right?
Okay, so, really, if you drive that way, you see that orange truck?
Just go through the gate right there?
Yeah, just go through the gate before he closes it up.
Yeah.
Because he's closing it up. And you just keep going.